Welcome back to another episode of The Broke Boys. I'm Martin.
I'm DJ.
And today we have another special guest. Please introduce yourself to everybody that's watching and listening.
I'm Brother Luke of Brother Luke and the Comrades. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a pleasure, and seeing your performance, and just like I said, you're controlled in vocals and just really putting yourself out there. Like, tell me your journey. Tell me more about you.
Yeah, so I grew up here in the Valley, here in Fresno, born and raised, and proud of that. And yeah, I got into skateboarding, in like junior high school and stuff. And then out of nowhere, like I think freshman year, all my friends picked up the guitar, like everybody, And honestly, like I was like, oh man, this is dumb. Like, let's go skate, And they're like, let's jam. And I mean, it just sounded like garbage. And I was like, so my dad had taught me a few things. He plays guitar. And again, I kind of put the guitar to the side, focused on skateboarding. But some friends asked me to join this band. We were super bad, like really bad, alternative kind of rock.
Okay.
And it was horrible. I even found the record the other day and listened to it. It's like really bad. But we were young, we were trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And it was called Nerve. Shout out to the homies. Yeah, so it was really bad. But I did start, like, I learned they would teach me more chords. They would teach me how to play more. They would teach me, they were much more advanced than I was.
Okay.
And then I think it just kind of stuck from there. I went to Europe for a little bit and came back and started playing more and being in more bands and asking others to join my bands. And that was like back in the day. So that was like late 90s, early aughts. And so that's when I really feel like I kind of came into my own as like a writer and someone who can bring people into a band.
Right.
Whereas before I was just like, one, I mostly wanted to just go skate. But two, I was learning a lot.
Yeah.
And then I took what I learned and started to apply it to my own life. And so I think I've been in like Central Valley bands, like 10 different Central Valley bands.
Okay.
Like I was in Rademacher for a little bit. I was in this band called Circles and Circles. I played in the Fay Rays for a little bit. And I love those experiences. So music and the Central Valley scene has just brought so much like positivity and joy to my life. So I don't know where I'd be without like the local scene and the California scene. And yeah.
Do you feel like there's a lack of talent here at all?
In Fresno?
Yes.
No. No, I don't. I'm amazed. So I'm older, like again, when I was first coming on the scene and like trying to figure out how to play shows and stuff, I was 16 about.
Right.
So I'm 44 now. And I'm always amazed at the styles and the genres and the little scenes amongst the Fresno scene. The new kids coming up, the younger kids.
Yes.
Whether that be like hardcore or punk or goth, the goth scene right now. I'm seeing a lot of more goth shows are happening. The jazz stuff that Johnny Q's doing is really so. And I like all of those genres, and I don't have enough time as I'd like to get out to more shows. I got two little ones at home, but yeah, I don't know. I'm always blown away by the talent and the drive and also like the bands and the promoters and the venues that are so supportive and helpful. And there's not a ton of money to be made, but like, it seems like the vast majority of people are doing it just like we were talking earlier, just because they enjoy it. And they just want to help promote and highlight and put a spotlight on all the talented people.
Right.
So that's my little 2 cents, but no.
And that's what we're here for. It's an amazing experience being able to witness someone who's been in this for the game for so long. And I mean, I say that in terms of like, it wasn't initially your first dream to be a guitarist or to pick up an instrument and learn to play and be in a band, but look how far it's gotten you. I mean, I want to ask you, is there a certain song that you've made that has resonated with you that you just know like that is your life song?
Oh man, I've never been asked that. Not that I've done like a ton of podcasts, but a song that's a lifelong song. Well, I got a new song that I feel like that is kind of a crowd favorite that I'm probably gonna play till the day I die. It's called Cellular Tree that I was playing.
Yes.
Because I remember being a kid and going on the 41 North to Oakhurst, and that was like the first cell tower that was dressed up as a tree that I'd ever seen, and it just blew my mind. I was like, is that? At first, I thought it was a tree. You get closer, you realize it's a cell tower.
Right.
I didn't even have a cell phone at the time, and I was like, I was just like, what is that? Why is it that way?
Right.
And what does that say about like where I'm living in? It just seemed like Star Wars or futuristic to me, And so I was, and this was one of the songs that kind of came out of nowhere. I was just playing around with some chords and I just started singing these words, just kind of making them up. Yeah. And it got written so quick, which sometimes is really good.
Yeah.
And in this case, it happened to be good.
Yeah.
I feel like personally. And I don't know, I play that one alone. My son, my 5-year-old son will sing the end part, of that song. And so yeah, I would say that's a crowd favorite. And I'm pretty proud of how that one's come out. Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely. Man.
Was there ever a song that was so hard for you to write?
Oh, a song that was hard for me to write. Yeah, there's a song I recently wrote. I don't have a name for it yet. So in between my firstborn son and our second son, my wife had a miscarriage. And that was, thanks. It was all good. Totally water under the bridge. We're totally fine now. But that was really a tough time. And so I just had to, it was like inside of me. It's almost like exercising a demon or something, or like putting your shit out there or whatever.
Yeah. Right.
And so that took me a long time to write because I wanted to do that time justice, or like to tell a story about that time in a way that isn't too like, woe is me. Like, we're great. I got 2 healthy boys. Life is good. And at the same time, it was like, I'm 44. It was probably one of the roughest times of my life. And if I'm saying that, I mean, I've got a pretty nice life if that's like the worst of it. Right.
Yeah.
So, but that was that's been a hard song to write. Yeah.
And I would assume it kind of felt like a form of release, being able to write it out and produce. And then, I mean, when it's done, the sense of relief, the weight on your shoulders being taken off. I mean, I can only imagine.
Totally.
Yeah. That's insane. And again, man, that's wow.
Yeah. Selfishly, it's very therapeutic for me.
Yes.
Right. Like, I feel like a lot of art and creative things are.
Yes.
And with this song in particular, it's where Cellular Tree is like kind of fun. It's heartfelt. Like, there's a heart to it. I feel like there's a soul to it. But like, this is very it's one of the more genuine songs that I've sing about. It's it's very from it's very like core emotion.
Yes.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's more interpersonal. It's something that even if the audience can't necessarily relate to it, it's just like, I'm glad it's out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's something that carries on for history. I think that's a beautiful thing. Man.
Totally. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So with that being said, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there anything here in the music industry or in Fresno in the music scene that you feel like is missing?
Oh man. I think Fresno is a vibrant scene. It's a beautiful scene. I've been around it since I was 16, and I would say the vast majority of it is positive.
Yes.
Well, I think with any art or with any creative endeavor that any individual or group of individuals takes, it takes time.
Yes.
And so I've seen a lot of really talented people get burnt out or give up or stop.
Yes.
And I just wish I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, maybe slow down.
Yeah.
Like, I've had slow down times. I've had times where I wasn't able to go to a lot of shows, where I wasn't writing a ton.
Right.
Life gets busy. I get it, you know? But I wish, and again, I don't think I can't think of a specific person or a specific band. I can't think of it, but I just feel like it's hard, and people maybe get these huge ideas of what it needs to be in this like set amount of time, especially nowadays.
Yes.
And if it's not, I get it. They get jaded, or they get like frustrated. They spent a lot of time, a lot of money. It's not getting the attention that they thought it would. And I would say just give it some more time. Stick with it, you know? And there's a lot of people that do.
There's a lot
of people that do.
Yeah.
But I'll give a little shout out to all the old heads that like I remember playing shows with when I was 17, 18. So that's 25 years ago.
Yes.
And they're still playing. They're still touring. They're still coming up with records and doing all this stuff. And like, that is so inspiring to me. I'm just like, I love it. Like, you know, so I don't know if that's missing or if it's just like,
something we
like
can
not
improve
seeing.
on.
Yeah. You know, stick with it. Play maybe one show a year.
Yeah.
I'll go. You know, I'll still go. You know, so that would be probably about it. But again, overall, Fresno's been very gracious and very kind to me.
Yes.
In my own little corner of what I do and where I play shows, I feel like people can come here, and if they put in some time and some effort and make some connections, they can be playing shows really quickly. They can be on podcasts and doing stuff pretty quick, you know,
exactly,
as opposed to maybe some bigger cities,
right?
You know?
Like LA and stuff
LA,
like that.
up in the Bay,
which is why, like, it's something that I think we stuck with is like, we don't need to go out to LA, and we want to stay on that. Like, hey, like, you can build stuff here in the Central Valley. You can, but people don't see it like that. People want, like you were saying earlier, they want it now.
Right.
You know, they have a picture of like, okay, I can start this, and within the year, I'm already going to be famous. And it's like, hold on, like that's the ultimate goal,
right? Sure.
But you should follow it with your passion and what you want to do, and you got to keep it going. It's not going to be just handed to you.
Couldn't agree more.
I think in this generation and in this time zone, everything is very fast paced because it's like a competition. It's like a rat race, obviously, of who can get to success first, or who can be the most talented, who can get that #1 hit out first. And I think people need to slow down and remember, when it comes to creating art, you're not going to make your best piece in your first drawing.
Right.
When it comes to creating a song, you're not dropping your first hit the first year you start.
Totally.
And I think it's just a level of coming back and being grounded to your foundation and realizing, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this because it's a passion, not because I need to reach a means of fame or richness or anything like that. That if it comes with it, cool.
Oh, great,
But it's not. It shouldn't be your priority to try and get there as fast as possible. If it works out for you, by all means. I think it's a great thing to see people blow up and off their first hit, and it's like, dude, you did it with no time. But what are the odds of that happening? Right,
it's much more rare. It's very rare.
And I think the thing about Fresno is the fact that we do have a lot of talent. We do have a lot of people who are committed to the journey, and people that have stuck it out year in, year out. I mean, speaking about JSP and Blair the Captain, I mean, when I met both of them, they were already established before then, and then recircling back to meeting them now, and they're still doing it. They're still grinding. And I always tell it to them, like, shout outs to them. They really stuck it out and kept going, no matter what the controversy was, no matter what people had to say about them, no matter of the burnout and being exhausted and feeling like, oh my God, I don't think it's worth it anymore. Getting yourself out of that rut is the test of how bad you really want it and how much it means to you.
And I always think about the reflection of I know that God forges your path. But that path is going to come with a lot of obstacles. That's going to test you. How bad do you want to do it? How bad are you willing to sacrifice and continue going? And it's not easy. It's continuously an uphill battle. But again, if you have the love for it and the passion for it, then you'll overlook anything.
Totally. And like you're saying, I think there's, like, for me, I'll speak just for myself, like, there's genuine joy and gratitude and, like, it just enriches my life in and of itself. Like playing a little show at a little cafe and writing these little songs and having a few people that are like, hey man, that was really cool. Like, let me get a record. Like that to me, I mean, that's it. Like that, like that's great. Like there's really nothing, like anything more comes is just like extra and cool and awesome. But like, it's just brings so much depth to my life, you know, in and of itself.
Wow,
you know?
Man. I love that, man. Cause it's almost like a minimalistic ideology or way of thinking. But at the same time, like I feel like I'd rather be like that rather than the person like, oh, I got to hit 100 sales, or I got to hit 1,000, because when are you ever satisfied?
Right.
Like when do you ever reach the point of satisfaction as an artist when you're chasing numbers so much, right?
Totally.
And I think that takes away the soul of why people do music, why people create art, is the numbers. And, you know, again, living in this generation, it's just really hard because social media being a huge thing and realizing you got to compete with other people in terms of numbers, it takes away the genuine passion. So all I want to say is thank you for being genuine, even in a generation, in a lifetime where numbers is a lot to a lot of people. Thank you for being passionate about what you create and not letting it jade you, not letting it take away from your creation.
That's beautiful. That's beautifully put, man.
Thank you.
So with that being said, like even what DJ was saying, was there any tough moments or moments of doubt that you felt like, you know what, maybe I should stop doing this?
Yeah, for sure. And I think I talk about this with other musicians and artists in general. And like you were saying, getting jaded, where I talk about this, especially with the older heads that have been doing the music stuff for a while, is like there's a time where you're doing it and everyone's like at the kind of the same level. And then one or two bands starts getting really big. And and you're putting in a lot of time and effort and money, and it's easy to get jaded and to be like, well, why are they and not? I'm like, I think my stuff's just as good, if not better, whatever. And so I remember, I think I was in my like late 20s, early 30s, and I was just kind of over. I toured a little bit and come out with some albums and enjoyed it. But I started to compare myself a lot to other people that had made it and were playing Letterman and like Cold War Kids, I met those guys through a buddy and booked them their first show here in Fresno, and they just like blew up, and they're the sweetest guys. Great album, super cool guys. And you're just kind of like, oh, well, I mean, maybe I should just give up. Like, they just say like their first band, they're getting so big. And I thought I could just stop. I was like, screw it. I'm not doing music anymore. I'm going to go skate. No, I was way too old to skate. Too not limber enough at all. And I couldn't stop. I still wrote. And my good buddy Jonathan Low 5, Dirty Limbs, and Rademacher and all these bands. He started a band called Dirty Limbs. They were so good. Still one of my favorite bands of all time. And so then I picked up my electric guitar again and came out with a couple albums that were full band, like electric kind of rock albums. And so, I have gone through that time, and I just can't. If I stop, and I have stopped and not played anything for a while, if I stop, I feel like something's missing. And even if it just sooner or later, or there's a season where it's just me and a guitar in my room and I'm just playing songs for myself, just for my own enjoyment, that is enough to like satisfy the itch or the missing part, because again, selfishly, it's very therapeutic. And I think most creative endeavors, or people that I talk to that paint or sculpt or woodwork or even like in trade, like some people that are like they do trade work and they redo kitchens, but they do it in they're like, that's creative outlet for them too, So whatever it is, to scratch that itch or to express yourself in that certain way, I feel like most of them, when I've talked to them, they're like, it's very therapeutic for me too. So selfishly, it's like, I've tried to stop and I can't, man. I can't.
Where do you think you would be without music?
Oh man.
Like, let's imagine you never ended up, like, let's just say your friends at that time never created a band. You guys continued to skate. Where do you think you would be at?
Man, that's a hard question. I don't think I'd have the friendships and relationships like I would have right now. I've met so many amazing, rad, cool people through music. And I'm not trying to put like a smiley face, like it's not always that way. Right? I've ran into a band here or there that are jerks, and that's life. That's life, right? I mean, that's life. But if you take like running into 200 bands, okay? It's been 2 or 3. Right? Everyone else has been super rad, super supportive, very cool, very like, hey, where'd you get your album art? Oh, I went here. How'd you get a show there? Oh, we booked here, and blah, blah, blah. So, I don't like to think about where I'd be. But I mean, I'd be fine, I'm sure. I guess I'd be skating maybe more. That was kind of my creative outlet before guitar. But like some of my closest friends are through music, like people that I've met, like, and when I go places or I travel places where I'm playing a show there or not, I hit them up. Are you playing a show? Are you in town? Do you want to hang out, grab a beer, talk shop, talk about those old tours we went on and blah, blah, blah. You know, like it just has been so enriching in my life. 100% just enriching my life. So I wouldn't trade it.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, no one knows me. Like no one knows Brother Luke in the car. No one knows my stuff. And that's fine, man. Like,
but you're satisfied. Dude,
proud, I'm so satisfied. Yeah. Like, if I died tomorrow, I'd be happy. You know,
so not many people can say that.
Yeah, not a lot.
It makes me wonder what would happen if I would have just stuck with playing the trumpet in the 5th grade.
Oh, do you play music?
No. I grew up in a family where we were all musically talented in our own ways. Like my mom played the piano, and the violin, my brother the violin, the guitar. My dad knows how to engineer like beats on the computer.
Yeah.
My sister played the drums. I was more or less like percussion. I loved playing the trumpet. I wanted to get into guitar. I got my first acoustic guitar and it had a missing string. And we never got it fixed. But growing up, I never stuck to one thing. I was always just like, okay, try this. Okay, try this. Okay, try this. Keep myself busy.
Yeah.
And you know, I wonder about those things. Like I get that itch sometimes.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, dude, I want to go buy a guitar right now.
You should
learn, just go teach myself.
It's not that hard to pick up. And I bet you could do it.
And I feel like I can.
Yeah.
It's just like, something in me one of these days is going to give in and go walk in that guitar center.
I love it.
And go get one. I've actually been in Guitar Center and found a guitar that just spoke to me.
All
I
right.
need to go get it, man.
If you do that, please send me a photo or something of you with the guitar. I just want to see, like, dude, if you do it, let me know. Please let me know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That'd be awesome. Do you play music?
I don't.
No?
I wish I was musically talented.
Yeah.
But no.
That's fine.
I've always been that type of person to be a hard worker and just working.
Yeah.
Dedicated. I come from the long line of people that's just like, hey, get your shit together and start fucking working.
But honestly, I think hard work can be very creative.
Which is why, like, I'm so driven, and which is why I'm like, my work ethic always speaks itself.
Totally.
Me and DJ, we have these conversations a lot of times. It's I can run a podcast.
Yes.
We can do all these episodes.
Yes.
And then right after, I can go clock into work, or I can go do some other stuff.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like a machine.
That's
in
awesome.
my own way.
That's awesome.
Just keeps running.
I love it.
Yeah.
Clearly. Yeah, this is awesome. This is like super professional, man.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Well, before we wrap this up, I do want to ask you if there's a piece of advice or anything that you would say to the young generation or the next generation that are getting ready to be, inspired to be musicians. What's something that you would tell them? Yeah,
I mean, and I think a lot of musicians are people that do creative things say similar to this, which is just give it time, like we were talking earlier. Give it time. Like I don't think especially in this day and age, but even in the 90s, you just don't see all the years of hard work and investment of time, and time is something we never get back. Money will come and go, time never get back. And so I think we want things now, and we want to like put out a few videos, put out a few songs, be really big immediately, big, whatever that looks like for whoever. And it takes a lot of time. Like even people that you admire or bands that you admire, typically if you hear their story, not always, there are some bands that play for a year and then they're playing, Jimmy Fallon or whatever. But most have been putting in years and years with very little attention. And it seems like no one cares, no one gives a shit. And I would just say, like, again, if you like what you're doing and it's therapeutic to you and you feel good about it, like it makes you feel good when you're doing it, just keep doing it, because that in and of itself, at least for me, is enough and worth it, so don't, don't give up, keep going. But you might never make a ton of money at it. I don't know, like, I feel like there's this message out there that people are like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Don't give up, dream big, blah, blah, blah. And that's great. That's great. But like the vast majority of us are not going to make $1 million at this. So, okay, well, what can I hold on to? What can keep me moving, keep me growing, keep me producing, keep me creating? And I'm 44, so the stuff I'm writing now is way different than what I wrote younger. And I think personally it's gotten better as I've listened to my stuff. So you grow, you change, you try new things, you try new styles, like what is life if we're not like creating a little bit of something, whether that's woodworking or you're a good painter or you redo, like, I mean, I really get like abstract with it. Like it could be anything. You could be a construction worker and just the way you do it is creative and cool. Like if that, yeah, it brings you joy.
Yeah.
Or like that sounds super namaste of me. Brings you joy. Hope, pray, love. Eat, pray, love. I don't know what we're gonna. My new book, Eat, Pray, Love.
Love.
Yeah, love, eat, pray, and love more.
I mean, but it's so real, and I love that because it's like, don't let money be the main incentive as to why you do things.
Right.
That is the biggest takeaway for me out of that.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
I couldn't agree. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, thank you, Luke, for being on, man. Thank you so much. Where can people find you?
So mostly on Instagram. That's where I post a lot of my stuff. I'm on Facebook too. Instagram and Bandcamp is where you can find my discography of songs.
Okay.
Super cheap. I think each album is like $2 or something.
Okay.
And yeah, I think Instagram is where for me is like super easy to post. So Instagram, Brother Luke and the Comrades, and you'll find me. See my face and all that good stuff. So
perfect. Sounds
perfect. Two broke guys, right?
Two broke boys.
All right, man.
Two broke boys.
Two broke boys.
Yes.
I like that. That's a better name than what I just said. Two broke boys is way better than two broke guys. I don't know why, but it is.
Which is why a lot of people were like, "Wait, why'd you put broke boys?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Well, it just sounds better."
It does. It does sound better.
Like I can't be going around saying, "Oh,
two broke guys.
broke men from Fresno."
Two broke grown men from Fresno. Yeah. No, that does not sound right. That just doesn't sound right. Yeah. Well, this has been a real pleasure, man. I really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you for being on.
Cheers. Thanks,
Cheers.
guys.
Thank you. You guys have a blessed one. Much love.
Peace.
Dude.